What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're here on location at the Buena Vista Barndominium, and as you can see behind me, we've been making quite a bit of progress here, and so I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a walkthrough. We can kind of walk you through the whole layout, sort of give you an idea. And I've got Drew here with me today, so you guys won't be seeing the whole selfie shot. So appreciate Drew. And he's just trying to get me caught up. I tell you what, it's been so crazy. I feel like we've missed a lot, but we're gonna try to get caught back up, and we'll be updating several things here in the updates to come that will hopefully put us back on, at least try to catch you guys up. We got a lot of new projects coming. We're trying to wrap up several other projects, but this is a great, exciting project that we got going here. It's a 2-story barndominium build, and you know, it's moving full steam ahead. So can't wait to show you guys. Let's get it going. One thing you can tell here basically is, you know, it's a big 2-story. I mean, this is 19.5-foot eave height. One important thing I should say is we've already got windows here. So we've been trying to strike early on ordering windows, and it's seemed to work to get us ahead of the game. And we were able, after we got the framing done, to put our windows right in, which is great to get that part of it dried in. We're still missing our front door here, but everything is ready now for us to begin building the porches. So one thing that's lacking over here is the porch space. So just as soon as we can, we're going to be working on bringing our porches in. And I'm pretty sure I showed you guys this plan, but if not, we'll get that updated for you. I won't be doing that in this video, but we'll be showing you guys the elevation plans and stuff. Maybe when we're doing the porches and standing those, we'll show you a little bit more of that. But this is typically the way the framing looks. You'll see the nature of what we're doing here. This looks like a conventional metal building. So we do have, we have these wall girts or 6-inch metal purlins over here that are streamed or tied in here with our wood, and these are 6-inch 2x6 studded walls, and you can see how the zip envelops the house even at the dividing point of the garage. So this is what's key in understanding that, you know, because I have people ask me all the time, well, you know, when you have your shop next to your living, they're worried about vapors and gas. And I mean, hey, it's no different than when you have a typical conventional style house. I can promise you this, when they build you a conventional style home, they will not have zip system that is tight and wrapped like this between the two areas. So you're way more protected, way more efficient in this build than conventionally speaking or typically speaking. So this will get wrapped with just the metal. We will do a closed cell foam that will seal and be a good barrier there. Anywhere we go direct to metal, we do a closed cell, and then the open cell will go directly on the back side of the zip. So let's get on inside, show you guys a little bit of the layout. All right, so I'm walking in. Basically, this is going to be our big 8.0 double doors here. Don't have those in yet, but you can see some of the framing. This is sort of the kitchen over here, dining over here, and you know, there will be cabinets. This is kind of an inset here for a refrigerator. The island's going to come across here. You can't see it, but I have a pipe there for electrical, so there's going to be an island here. It feels really good. I like the space. We do have 10-foot ceilings in here, and throughout on the first floor. This is a 2-story, but you know, pantry, big pantry over here. This guy's in the way, but we got a fireplace that's built out over here. This is not a door. We actually have a picture frame window that's going to go there because the customer's looking to maybe add some cabinets on each side of the fireplace. So one thing I want you to notice is that they actually engineered this flooring for us, Boise Cascade, and we've got all these Versalam LVL beams that run across there. Look at the sizes of these. I got 3 of these stacked here, running all the way across, and then I have 4 right here. There's a wall that sits up above that area. Now, the only thing I could tell you about that is it makes it a little bit challenging to get HVAC across those eye joists whenever you have that type of a beam. Now, my framer thought it was a little bit overkill, but this is, you know, this is what we went with it, and we were able to structure, you know, our HVAC design, which you can see I already have HVAC coming through here, and you can see we'll be shooting across this way, and we'll have a main return. Not sure where my return is yet. I haven't really even got to look at it. Oh, it's over there. So, you know, this is kind of the big open area. So I'll show you over here. We've got a laundry. Now this is built out into the shop or towards the shop area. You got washer and dryer. And then, which I kind of like this idea, there's another restroom right here, which is just off of the garage shop and has a door that comes through to the back. So it's pretty cool. You'll be able to, you know, come right in, unload groceries, or come in off the back if they decide to put a pool or something later. They could use this, well, to wash up from working outside or whatever it may be. And then we come across over here to the master bedroom side. This is all on the first floor, and we've got a nice sized little closet, coat closet, you know, and another closet. So we got double storage here. It's a pretty nice little plan. This is the master bedroom. One thing you'll notice is we do have quite a few windows in here. They actually added another window over here because of the view. Come over here, Drew. Let's see if we can show them kind of what we're looking out at. But it's just a big open, like meadow, valley. I don't know what you want to call that, but it's a nice view across there. And the back side has the same view, and then the front side has like this lake view. So it's pretty sweet. But you know, they got several options how they could put their bed on this side or whichever way. But and then coming into here is the master bathroom. They are going to be doing some pocket doors here. I typically will try to discourage pocket doors, but they had some kind of must-haves, and so we ended up doing pocket doors. But you can kind of see what it takes to do a pocket door. You actually have to frame out the whole section and have this in there. One of my concerns usually is just, you know, getting the strength there for the wall space, because you know you're losing a little bit of strength. So if you had a closet on one side, it makes it a little bit of a challenge if you were trying to hang clothes on this wall. So usually where people want pocket doors, it doesn't always work. So there's certain places where they do work, and this place will be just fine. So we got, I think his closet, as you can see, it's really small. No, it's going to be a good sized little closet there. And then her closet over here with some optional, maybe his storage under the stairs over there. So that's going to be kind of pretty cool. Here, this is just a pony wall. Framer actually extended this across just to keep these sturdy during the construction. But we'll cut these. We'll have pony wall on each side, and then a nice, huge, big shower there. So no tub here. We'll have a vanity space right here. That's pretty much covers it downstairs. All right, so this is the upstairs track. So you'll see this is pretty good wide stairs. It's like 4 foot wide coming all the way up. One thing I'd like to show you guys is the steel construction here, how it's interweaved. I actually did some horizontal steel to help with wind shear and things like that, because it's 20 foot high and we're up here on this hill. And I mean, I fought the wind. It was like 30, 40 miles per hour wind the whole time we were putting this steel together. But you know, my framers really did a nice job adhering to the steel. This is a commercial framing crew that actually works with steel a lot. And what they were doing is pre-drilling and shooting in and attaching. And boy, they've really got it fastened really good. I like this crew and the way that they put everything together. And you're going to see a lot of these hanger joists as well. And also the temporary railing for protection, because the customer does have kids and they're going to be coming up and down at various times to look at the project. So there's a certain amount of safety that's been provided for too. And before the windows were in, he had me some cross pieces to protect, you know, for going out the windows. So I'm real impressed with our framing crew on this job. And they're actually working for us down on the Files Valley Barndominium right now. So, you know, always trying to, you know, find as good of crews as we can as we're progressing in this process. So this is sort of a landing area, just a common space between bedrooms. What we have here is kind of 2 bedrooms over here with Jack and Jill bath, and the same repeated plan on the other side over here. And I'll show you this side first, but you can kind of get an idea. The rooms are basically duplicated on each side. 4 rooms upstairs. So it's a pretty decent sized layout, but square footage wise, I think we're at like, I want to say 2,300 to 2,400 square foot, something like that on this whole house. And you got pretty decent closets, 8-foot ceiling heights in here. There's, like I said, this is Jack and Jill bathroom. We do have pocket doors dividing the 2, so it's not going to impact any closet space. I don't know, you wouldn't be able to see it, but there's a huge lake view off of these upstairs windows, and more of that beautiful view over there. And I don't think they really realized what type of views they were going to get when it comes to the space. So we've got a little more to do to seal in up here at the top. I'll normally take like a 2x8 and I'll fill in the gaps. If you could tell, you can see a little bit of that daylight there, but we'll put the 2x8s at the top to close that in. We've already got the HVAC in up here. So, I mean, I can't really show you too much, but this is the roof line. You can kind of see up at the top, the purlins and the white panels up there, all that's going to get sprayed with closed cell foam. And, you know, that'll be our envelope. Will come up all the way on the sides, all the way up on the top, and then after the closed cell, we will hit it with open cell to help additionally fill the void of that 8-inch space. You know, you can kind of see how we did the framing here is going at an angle here on the sides of these bedrooms. One of the reasons we did that is because the beam over here I closed in. You can see that I framed around this beam. You know, sometimes, like if this was a vaulted ceiling, I could work with that, but here we felt like it was best to envelop that into the ceiling space, and so we matched the style going all the way around the whole upstairs with all of that. So one of the real challenges on this build so far, the biggest challenge, has been getting the HVAC figured out because of that laundry area. I can show you over here what I'm dealing with. This space, to get HVAC in there, I had to do some creative things below in order to get across, so I ended up having to drop an LVL beam so that we could come across and get into that space, because as you can see, I can't get venting and ducting through here in this 6-inch wall space. All right, so this is sort of our, you know, I guess you call it our HVAC storage area. One thing I wanted to show you, I don't know if you can see it too well, but you know, all along the way we try to do everything we can to improve our methods, our processes, but one of the challenging things we have sometimes with the panels is our penetrations, where the timing of running, you know, vents through the walls and having these vents exposed and dealing with all that. Well, when we were here the other day with our HVAC installer, Brandon and I were talking about, or Brandon and the installer were talking about it, and Brandon asked the question. He said, "Hey, what if we vented into the soffits?" And that was a good question, because our soffits, you know, we usually will close on the inside here, and the soffits potentially could be a space that we could use to draw in air and use as a vent space. So I thought it was a great idea, because we do have these overhangs everywhere going all the way around, and we actually did do that. So you can see here we have, this is what you'd call a exhaust fan from a bathroom. So we have to get fans that go out of these wet areas. Anywhere you got a wet area that has humidity like that, you need to be able to send it out. So here, this is actually already been cut. They actually cut a hole in this purlin right here and vented out into the soffit, which we will have a vent just right there that it can tie directly into on the other side through these soffits. And you see right here's one of my penetrations, and it's already been mastic and wrapped to where when we spray foam around this, it'll be completely sealed. I thought that was a great idea and a solution for some of the challenges that we have when we're putting the metal panels on. It becomes a little bit challenging, like who comes first, the chicken or the egg? You know, and I think this is going to work much better, because we can, you know, hit these penetrations and then be dealt with a little easier rather than being directly on the wall, because the wall is also a challenging place that you could have issues with your leaks or having leaks. So to have minimal wall penetrations is much better. And I'd rather vent on the bottom of a soffit than through the roof or the wall. So this is a great idea. So, okay, so here is another example, and you can see, I can show you the whole vent. Basically, you've got this exhaust vent that's mounted here, and this is running all the way across over here and goes right out into this soffit. So it's a great example. It explains pretty much what I'm doing, and you can see the mastic sealant that's already around it. So that's already sealed ahead of time. And like I said, it's going to make for a great solution when it comes to getting ventilation out of the house. So I like it. I think it's a good thing to do. So as you can see, we're going to continue making progress here. This is the back porch area facing, this faces sort of the north side of town, I believe, but it's just a beautiful landscape across this way. And you know, we've got to get back over here now that we have our walls done. I'm ready to put porches on. I like to put porches on after I put the zip system, so I can have one sealed wall coming all the way down. And this is the way we typically will do it. You know, this is going to be a nice size back porch as well, but you know, you can get an idea of how far I had to build this pad up, and some of the challenges that we had with doing our standing up with the steel. You know, when we did the steel erection, we had to work off of that hill, and it was pretty challenging, but overall it went pretty good, and we fought through it and got it done. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this update. We're going to continue to bring you more updates on this build. You know, we got much more to come. Hey, I want to say thank you to 75,000 subscribers on the channel. And I just got a message yesterday that I think our channel's got over 8.5 million views. You know, I think we've added over 50 or 60,000 subscribers since last year. So we're super excited. We're going to continue to bring you guys more content. We got way more builds than it's easy to film. I can tell you that right now. But we're going to continue to make efforts to improve that as well and get you as much updates as possible. But you know, much more to come. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I hope you do that now. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. I'm Josh Helm, wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching. Texas Best.